She asks me to open the marriage. I told her that she can date anyone she wants because I want a divorce. I'm wondering if I have jumped the gun or have been reasonable here. We have been married for 12 years now. Things have always been great without any particular up or down. My wife has always been a kind, sweet woman, and up until this I thought the world of her. And then she went and broached the talk about open marriage. She asks, what if we consider opening up marriage? Because all her friends did it, and it's 2024. I didn't get angry or anything like that. I just listened and offered my counters. I asked if her friends are influencing her into this. She said no. I asked if she already had someone in mind. She said no. I asked her to give me some time to think about and she agreed, stating we don't have to do it if I'm not up for it. I shouldn't have, but in the days after I checked her phone and laptop, nothing suspicious or that suggests she was cheating already. Last week I told her I thought about it and in my opinion, she can date anyone she wants because I want a divorce. Cue the sobbing, the begging and all. If I knew, I wouldn't have even asked. She refuses to move out and so do I. So I sleep in the guest room. She's taken sick from work and every time I am home, she keeps begging to talk and go back to the bedroom with her. I believe her friends actually tried to influence her and she didn't do anything at all, but this unraveled my perception of her. Was I too fast to mention divorce? Best comments. Comment 1. I don't know if you were too fast, but honestly, you almost never see a relationship start monogamous, open up, and succeed, and there's a reason for that. If my wife suggested opening my marriage, that's where I would go too. That tells me I'm not enough, and I am not going to waste my life struggling to be enough for the person who married me, therefore telling me that who I am is what she wanted to spend her life with. I don't know if it would happen right away, but it certainly would make the eventuality of divorce infinitely more likely. OP, that's exactly what I feel. Comment 2. She may not have done anything yet, but she had someone in mind. I don't think you were too fast, as your actions made your position on cheating and the consequences of cheating crystal clear. I would ask her about who she had in mind and where this came from. What would she have done if you said yes? What would she have done if you had a date the very next day? Why was she willing to risk her marriage, and for who? OP, good points. To be honest, I don't think that fantasizing about someone else is an end marriage kind of crime. But if she had made serious plans, it's another thing. OP, what more there's talk to? Trust is gone on both sides. We are done. Update. I wasn't jumping the gun. She was cheating, emotionally, and planning to do so physically. I checked her phone and computer and found nothing. But she came forward with a second phone I had no idea she even had. She thought I already knew, that's why she came out with it. Just as I was starting to regret my decision, her friends sweet-talked her into it. Apparently those open marriages are just their affairs. The things I saw are stomach-churning. She begs to be given a second chance, and a part of me is foolishly considering to give it to her. But it's not the right thing to do. I don't want to leave her, but I have to for the sake of my dignity, pride, and self-respect. That I love her has become irrelevant. Best comments. Comment 3. You don't need to make a decision this very moment. I would take some space and serious time, but just me as I have impulsive tendencies. Certainly, put yourself first. I say this as someone who discovered an emotional affair several weeks ago. I'm still processing it and still get hit with moments of anger. I printed divorce papers today just so I have them. OP. I think that if I dwell on it too much, I might risk changing my mind on the rightful thing to do, divorce. I am gutted and I don't want to lose her, but I am relieved that my instinct was correct. Comment 4. Infidelity can be overcome if there is true remorse, but you gotta go with your gut here. OP. I think she is genuinely remorseful, but why should we stay together after this? It's not right. Comment 5. I don't blame you, OP. If you stayed, she would have to drop all her friends. Is she willing to do that? OP. She already said she will drop them, and I think she will. But again, for me she can do anything she wants, away from me. Update 2. This is not a good or satisfactory update. I was in the process of talking to a lawyer when someone very close to me passed away in a car accident. So, everything has stopped for now. My wife wanted to organize the funeral, and although I made an effort to stop her, she still did. She says my behavior is not fair because this person was like a son to her as well, and in a moment like this, we should stick together. Then she doesn't care if I divorce her or not. Again, I reiterated she's free to do whatever she wants as long as she does it away from me. And since she wouldn't respect nor honor my grief, I stopped talking to her altogether. She could talk, cry, or complain all she wanted, but I wouldn't respond. 2 days ago, I took my relative's ashes and moved in the apartment above my restaurant. My brother is the bartender and I instructed him and our employees to turn away my wife if she comes here. She tried blowing up my phone saying that taking the ashes was a low blow and we should stick together in this tragedy. I just blocked her. I won't update anymore. I just want to be alone in my grief and then get things over with my wife. Comments. Response to a deleted commenter. OP. That was my son, not hers. She has no right on him since she didn't adopt him.